Whoa, hello friends, how's everybody doing? This is your friend Jeff, playing Ultimate General American Revolution, and it's on an easy campaign, so just keep that in mind. But again, like I said, it's been a little struggle here and there, but you know, this looks like it's gonna be easy. So wherever they must have reinforced in Canada, it must be somewhere over here. Like, I don't see any place else. Like, and at the moment they're not hitting me with an invasion. So I mean, I've done like already over a dozen invasions. So I mean, it's not like I'm looking forward to another one. It's just because you know the game has to give you some time to recover from that and to regroup and stuff. So that's why when I was facing one every 3 weeks to a month, that was just a little too much. But anyways, you know what I mean. It is March 30th. And so, you know, I've been depleting them all along the way. So, and I hope this will be the opportunity to kill their officer. So, you know, we got some militia, and we have some Fusiliers. And I don't know why this guy's going to be a reinforcement, but whatever. I may not need it, but and I got my cav here. Yeah, I couldn't reinforce the cav yet, so I mean, it's got to, you know, I always like to have the cav in the battle. Because like I said, I don't want any of these units to get away. So I want to try to, but these guys might automatically run away. Like, I don't know. Like the moment I was moving down to this, you know, they sent these guys out, like even if they're smaller regiments, they still came out to try to greet us and shoot at us, and they did shoot at us, so we lost a few guys. Even before starting this battle, so I mean, you know, it is what it is, and if they're tired, my guys are tired, they're tired, but... Okay, so, oh, the cav must be right here. But, anyways, let's go ahead and go into it. Alright, so the first thing we gotta see is where the enemy is. They're right there. They may run. They may instantly run. And so, yeah, I don't know... Alright, so we got... Let's see. Yeah, so for example, okay. If I want to try to surround them... Alright, so these guys are gonna try to get over here. I don't think I got anybody over here. Yeah, because there's a border right there. Alright, so there's a border. Alright, so they have a regiment over there, so then... So this regiment's gonna have to come up this way, I guess, to try to fight these guys. I mean, they may instantly run, and then the worst thing is I'm gonna have to chase them on the global map, which will burn time, and it'll be hard to get them. But I couldn't totally surround them because of the way the ocean is and stuff. So yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out the best way to manage this. And this must be Morgan's skirmishers. Now the good thing about skirmishers is they move faster than infantry. So before I had cavalry, I had to use these guys to try to run down enemy. Because the infantry is just too darn slow. And so... Now, of course, I have an overwhelming amount of force compared to what the enemy is, but that's only because, I've been wearing them down and things of that nature. Because at one time, they did have, like, thousands and thousands of enemy. But it's a constant thing that you have to work on it. And I'm going to tell you too that one of the last New York 5K invasion, there's 4 of those regiments that ran into Canada. So they may not have been able to fully build up. You know what I mean? So that's okay. Now this poor guy is down to 40 wood. Alright, so here's my cav. So I hope that they have fairly good condition. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit start and pause for just a minute. Yeah, because if you look at this, like, that is outrageous. But it is, hey man, it is what it is. I mean, I could play on harder difficulties, but then the numbers would be astronomical and stuff, and so I just, so I'm playing on easy, but again, you have to realize that if you look at all my videos that I did show you, there's plenty of videos that I could have made of all those invasions, and when you add in all that factor of all those forces, so why has it come to this? Well, that's all I can say. So anyways, okay, so I gotta do it like... And now this group has to face, I think there's a regiment somewhere over here. I don't see him at the moment. So yeah, so this group has to come like that. And now over here, this group will come up that way. And this group will go up to the hill here. And then this gun will come to here, I guess. Those guys are all moving. And then I think I want my cav up on this hill too. That way if they retreat, I'll be able to do that. And then this group will come up that hill. These two will come up. And this gun is supposed to shoot that unit there. And that should be it. I mean, I hope that I gave everybody orders. I don't know where the general is, but... So yeah, if all those guys are moving, then... the general will move up, and that is it. Okay, so let's just do it. I mean, they're probably going to instantly run. I mean... And that's why the cav has to get moving. Alright, so now you guys shoot him, and you two shoot him. Okay? And now you two shoot him. And my Cav gets up here. Come on, Cav. Okay, we got him. So now... Okay. Okay. Oh, get Hal. Right here. Get him. Get him. Get him. Come on, boys. Oh, don't tell me he's gonna get away again. Jeez. Okay, guys, right here. Attack him. Attack him. Oh man, this is ridiculous. How's gonna get away? Gosh, I hate that. Yeah, this might be the cavalry bug from Ultimate General. Yep, it is. I guess Howell got away. That is unfortunate. That's the, you know, geesh. I even had 2 cavalry go after him. All right, well, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you try to get a wipe on them, because otherwise you chase them on the global map. And so, but I think though, he's going to be by himself. I mean, if I closed in and captured all of them, like I don't know if I did, but it looks like Howell got away. I'm just going to go over to the border here. And so yeah, we captured him, an artillery guy. And then these guys right here is what we captured. And we'll have those guys do that. And so while they're leaving the battle, I'll tell Morgan to get to here. My cavalry will go to here. This officer will go to here. This guy will go to here. And then this guy goes to here. And then Dallas, I think he lost. He must have lost somebody. And then Lowe will go over here. And my general will pop here. And we'll just, you know, see what's going on the map. And so they are all moving out. And this was relatively, I'm glad that they did fight. You know what I mean? Like, cause of course I had like an overwhelming amount of force compared to them. Like, so, you know, the thing is they they reinforced Ontario, but we didn't see where it was. So it's got to be in the remaining 3 places. So this is good. This is all good. This makes me feel good about it because of the simple fact that I got this. And I wish this game would tell you the amount of troops that you killed as overall in the campaign. Like, you know, because all the invasions, like 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, 5,000, 4,000, 4,000, 3,000, 36 or whatever. I mean, I would like to know the amount of ones that I have killed. But, okay, so, I mean, everybody should be back. If I look here... Well, there's a little guys that are out of ammo, and I believe I have ammo somewhere. One of these regiments has to have ammo. But I don't know where it is, but you can see that we're really hurting though. That, like, look at these. He's only got 41 guys. As a matter of fact, he didn't kill anybody at water, so yeah, he didn't get reinforced yet. Because I kept using all these because I want to do as much damage to them, to the enemy, as I can. I ain't gonna take a month to regenerate all these units, you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, but we should all be good condition now. Let's see. Yeah, we are, so let's go ahead. Alright, so in this battle I only lost 65 infantry and 22 cavalry. Now they had 757, 5 guns, they only lost 3 guns. And again, you know, my argument about that is, if I captured their units, they should not have two guns should not escape this battle. But anyways, it does, and that's just the way it is. That's the way the game is. And I bet you if you watch any of my Age of Sail battles of the land part of the game, because 1/3 of that campaign is land, 2/3 of it is ocean battles. But anyways, I think I've always said that. So, but it is what it is. Okay, so now where is their officer? Do you see it? I don't know. I don't see it, but I don't know why the game always does this. They should walk straight into the enemy. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, good. He did surrender. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. So we'll take a moment to cap this. Okay, capture of Fort Levy. Okay, so what is it? Oh, this is tasking me to capture Fort Levy. Now, is Fort Levy the one that's furthest north? Like, how am I gonna get to there when I get these other? I mean, I don't know. But we will take a loyalty. Matter of fact, you know, I got 100. 34 days. All right, I'm gonna pause this only because, you know, this gives me a 34-day limit. Yeah, see, Fort Levy is way... Oh, it's over here. So yeah, it's So I'd have to hit this for, and like I said, how many thousands do they have here? Like we don't see the numbers because we're not over here and we don't know. But okay, so as you can see, like I said, all of this is opened up. So I mean, I've got to get regiments back to here, or maybe what I could do is maybe I could create some more regiments, maybe. Right? I mean, that is a possibility. Just so that way, if I'm not worried about what's going on over here, because it's March 31st, so we got April and May to try to wipe out as much British as we can before June 15th of when Philadelphia opens. Because I imagine when Philadelphia opens, I'm going to have units, regiments in these places, you know, to block whatever enemy is going to be right here. Like, I'm just taking a guess. I mean, I don't know. I've never been this far in the game. And, you know what I mean? I gotta consider, and I haven't made a supply wagon because I can make a Fusilier unit that has a little bit of supply stretcher. So, I mean, I don't really find a need for supply wagons. So yeah, so we still got a block right here. Like we have a block here of regiments, and then, you know, but I'm opened here. So I mean, I technically, if I have officers, you know what I mean, but my money, because you know I used to spend 17,000 for an army. But I am spending, you know, like I said, that one Razzie ship is costing me about $1,600, you know, like 280 plus the 1,400. And I'm doing intelligence because I don't want to get espionaged and stuff like that. As far as my general goes, yeah, so I mean, you know, I could raise some that. I'm paying the 3. I used to pay the 4, but I didn't see, you know, I still got hit by espionage, so I lowered that to 3. I've even lowered it to 2 when I was really struggling for money, but then I got hit a few times and stuff like that. We can have detailed map, -5 intelligence costs. Yeah, well, that's nice. Yeah, because I could even spend some rep right now and knock out all of these right now. You know, that I could do. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could do that. Or if I just let the days go by, you know what I mean? Like, I'll have this and I don't have to waste the thing. I mean, that's always a thing, you know what I mean? So I just was showing you that just for a moment. So anyways, but okay. So yeah, so that's what I was thinking. If I could make another regiment, and all these officers are okay. And so I'll make a regiment. I mean, we can always scrap them if we need to, but and it is going to cost me. These guys are expensive, no doubt. And now, yeah, let me make one more, and then we'll make artillery. I can make a mortar, but I don't have any mortars yet. But I think I'm unlocking the mortar technology, so then I'll be able to make some. Because I would really like to have at least one mortar unit, because I find that attacking a forts would be really nice to have a mortar. But anyways, everyone is going to have the I've got a lot of these 6-pounders, and the reason is, and then all my units, all the regiments that I have, if they have a gun, they have the 6-pounder. There's one of mine that has a 12-pounder, but I have eliminated all 3-pounders and 4-pounders, and then I sold those back to the game. Because in the beginning of this game, I will tell you that you may, and then I want a skirmisher. Now, I don't have any hunters, but I just put him with whatever weapons this has. So I'll go ahead and do that. And so as you can see, the skirmisher plus the infantry will all have that, and he'll have that. So we'll go ahead and create him. Now it says not enough ammunition and provisions. Yeah, well, I mean... Okay, so let's take a look at this. Yeah, see, you know, oh yeah, so this is what's holding everything up, you know what I mean, in New York, is that, you know, that's in a queue. And so we're putting a schoolhouse here because, you know, again, I was having a lack of officers at some point, so then you do that. So I could create him, and then over here, let's see if we can create one other one. Right? I mean, we might as well, because all my army from this area is in the, you know, fighting Canada. And for those final 3 places that I'm gonna do, I don't know if they've all along they've been reinforcing Ontario and Canada. So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I can't. I don't know what I'm going to face, and so it might be a long time before I can get into this area. So if these guys are slowly building up, so if I have a gun, oh yeah, and I got this. 4 of those, yeah. So then, wait, I might want a supply stretcher. So yeah, okay. So in this one, so yeah, and look, we even got a perk. So there's some people that like stamina, but I feel that when you just walk around, or if you walk into the battle, you're gonna get stamina. So it's the willpower, like willpower meaning when they gonna melee somebody, they need that. But I just wanted to show you again. I did 4 infantry this time. I did a cannon, and I also did a skirmisher. So this one, I had to change it up. I had 4, and then I did artillery, and then I did a supply wagon. And that's why I don't think I need to make just a complete supply wagon unit. I mean, I could, but and stuff like that. And so, like I said, I haven't been. I just want to mention too that so these 2 Fusilier units will slowly build up as we come over this way to the north, and we just got this. Assuming that no unit came over this way, but don't forget the game did spawn 11 and 11 here. So this is the big worry, that they can do that at any given time and stuff like that, and that kind of bites. Like, I would rather have to see them come from an ocean, or, you know, like that, like when they sail along here, or when they sail along here to hit. Like when they hit Morristown, and then they hit. So I've been hit by forget about the opening of New York when we get 3 invasions immediately. I mean, that's a scripted thing. But like I said, I've been hit twice in New York. I've been hit once in Morristown, and I've been hit. And the funny thing of when that 5K hit in New York, if I was in New York, it hit in New Haven, and then if I was in New Haven, it comes to New York. So, I mean, that's a tricky thing, you know, because I can go back to January 8th and I can actually show you if I'm sitting in New York, it'll hit New Haven. And then that stupid thing says it's going to be a Canada invasion. So they need to correct that. But anyways, that's just one little issue that I ran into in the game. So, okay, so what I'm thinking is, okay, so they want me in 34 days to get this. So yeah, I mean, I know I can pull this unit. As a matter of fact, he's a rookie. So yeah, so why don't we pull him? He's a darn rookie. And my Arnold will pop out. But see, when I do this, they're going to reinforce again, and it just gets annoying. But anyways, and then I don't know if I'll end up losing Quebec, but as you can see in Quebec, yeah, so I got a nice 2-star unit here. And this guy is not a 2-star unit. So I'm going to tell him to come down here too. And matter of fact, when we're in Quebec, we could do a supply house and do that. Seeing, you know, nothing else is going on in Quebec. And so this is going to take 45 days. So that's really nice. And in this place here, Chambly, we're at 92%. Matter of fact, I could go ahead and get that fur trading thing, because you know we are getting down in finances. So I can go over here. I can go to goods. Oh yeah, and look, and this is what's important about fur trading places. I want to show you what 74, you know, that would do. That gives me 20,000. Just selling the furs. And as you can see in the market, there's like 900 here. That's because I've been selling like 100 or 200 of the ammo, because I think I'm making ammo. Oh, and I'm making wagons. Okay, so I'm gonna kill the wagons now. I've got 100 wagons. I don't need that. So I could do that, and you know, and as far as muskets go, I think maybe I can go back to the Virginia, because the United States is 9, 60, 10. This is 10, 60, 10.7. Yeah, it doesn't show it, but I think I could make a few more of those, I guess. It wouldn't hurt to do that, because this is where the extra factories that I have, because I don't pay for factories. So, but anyways, and then what is this? Town Hall in Kingston, nice. And Casagine was captured. So yeah, so we know that we captured this. So the thing that I always want to consider is, yeah, see, now this place can only hold one. So the first thing that I like to do when I get these places is to do the first thing here. But I'm not going to lock in a whole bunch of things, because the rate here is very low and it's going to take a long time. So now I just got to find like this milita here. Or would I rather use this milita, because he's already a 2-star, but you know, he's the one that's going to go in here, because I don't need him. And so that means all of these ones, I guess we can start heading up to here, I guess, right? Yeah, and even he can stop moving. All right, so I usually don't like to run time when I'm planning all this kind of stuff because I don't want to lose time, but I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So you're seeing this as I'm doing it, as opposed to me just ending the video right here. So anyways, and so yeah, we have that. Now all of these units should be moving. So again, in a place like this can only hold 500 people, so we're only going to have one regiment there. And I chose this guy that has 2 perks, and he has the less people, so he's going to be no use to me for going on further. Okay, now international relationships. You know, I can just briefly do this for you to see if you want to see that. I mean, I usually don't even look at this. I don't care about it. And now an army payment. Okay, -10 salary cut for 60 days. For the better army paying regulation resolved, and the paymaster or deputy paymaster general shall pay no money but warrants from the commanders in chief and the respective departments countersigned by the respective salaries, and that money be paid only to the person specified in the warrant or to his order in writing, excepting in cases otherwise provided by the Congress. So -10% salary cut for 60 days. So yeah, alright, so I'll pause for a minute just to, you know, figure out what the heck is going on here. Yeah, we got to see what's over here. So where is my general? Let's get the general over here now. Is there... so this is a decision that I have to make. Okay, so you look over here. You can see that this guy got to full strength, which is nice. So actually, what I could do is said, I mean, what is the... It's 50%, so would they immediately revolt if I take him out? Because what I'm thinking that I could do is I probably could send... Yeah, I could... yeah, because if I send... Okay, so then I would have to leave, because this is a militia. I can even scrap him. He's only a 1-star guy. You know, so if I scrap him, and then let me go back to here. And if I send this guy to here, then that means I can move this regiment out. So yeah, and then over here, I might as well do a town hall here. You know what I mean? I might as well get that going. So let me look at Sullivan. We got that going in Wyoming. We got this going on over here in Augusta. They still got those to build. So yeah, so that's what I can do, I guess. So, excuse me, but I'm just trying to get Gates over here so we can see that. And Morgan, boy. If we got nobody, we got no recruits here now. Yeah, I can do a recruiting thing, but again, I don't want to pay for that at the moment. So yeah, so that's my plan. So by scrapping the militia that was in here, right? These guys can now reinforce him and stuff like that. And then this regiment over here that's coming over here will replace this one. And so, and then, because I don't know what I'm gonna face up in this area here, so I'm gonna. That's why I'm trying to amass a force. So let's go ahead and do that. It's enough explaining, I guess. We could probably bypass Russel, or could we take out Russel and then take Levy? Okay, and then over here, Dayton needs to get into here. And then this guy needs to get, oh yeah, they only, okay, so wow. I'm wondering if because they hit me with so much. Yeah, no, we do see that they got ones, okay. Yeah, see, they're moving people. Alright, so then... I could even take a chance and open up Montreal. Just for now, just to take a quick chance. Okay. Alright, well this might be an interesting battle. I was just hoping to get this regiment stock here quickly. Okay, well he's trying to run away. He's trying to run away. So I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and show you a battle again. I mean it's. I mean I believe I should have a decent like stock just got into this, so that's gonna be very helpful. But yeah, it is what it is. Don't forget when they reinforce Canada. It might be with some milita and some other slaves or something. So I, I don't mind. Like I'm gonna, if I can close in on these and take all these, I'll be happy. Like I really will be. If I can do this within 1 month's time, I hope to. But now we were a lot closer in the battle than this. This looks like they're so far away. Like this isn't. I mean, I was right on them right there. Like, why am I so far away? I mean, you know what they're gonna do. They're gonna run away. They're strictly gonna run away. Jeez. And like I said, we had to come a long way, so our units are probably exhausted. Probably. So I'm not going to be able to charge or anything like that, but whatever. I'm just going to try to do this as quickly as possible. All I'm doing is going to all our blocks, and I'm just going to move the people up is all I am. I don't know where they all are and stuff. And I bet your stock won't even make it into this battle. Yeah, the enemy is so far away, I don't even... Oh, there... It looks like... Yeah, look. They're way over there. Alright. Oh yeah, see, we're way back here. Yeah, this is hard to figure out at the moment, but it is what it is. Okay. Well, there's a possibility that they might fight us. Because if they see some initial units that don't look like much, they're gonna attack them. All right, let's just pause the game for a moment and let's move out units. Let's tell everybody to move regardless of where the enemy is. They got to be somewhere over there. And we just got to hope that there's enough of us to keep them busy. All right. The only importance is the cavalry. So I gotta find the cavalry. I'm gonna tell the cavalry to go over there. I don't know if they'll make it in time, but all right. We're gonna just let it roll, folks, because I honestly don't think they're actually gonna fight us. I mean, again, it's overwhelming, but, you know, it is what it is. Matter of fact, if you look at this unit, he's combined, so he must have 2 units in here because they were too small. Yeah, I knew this was gonna happen. You know, I knew it. I mean, there's no way that he should be able to beat 2 cavalry units. Okay, I don't know. Hey now. Okay, so how is this guy in the middle here surrounded by my guy? Okay, I was gonna say, how could he get through that? I mean, there's no way. Alright, come on. Alright, you got him. Now you go look for somebody else. Or you get over here. Okay, finally. Yeah, I think maybe I had to tell each one to do melee. Maybe they were just standing around not doing something, and so he was shooting us and hurting us. And so it might be possible that some units got away. As I look here, but it is what it is. And I bet you Stock didn't even get into this battle as a reinforcement. The battle didn't last long enough. All right, guys. I want everybody to run to here. So Morgan survived again, so that's always good for him. And my general. Now it doesn't show that I have a supply stretcher. So maybe these regiments don't have a supply stretcher. Yeah, I guess not. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay, so let's take a look. 36 kills. 33 kills. 63 kills. So, you know, this is why you want to have at least one regiment of cavalry, so you can try to run down these guys. Like maybe some of them got away, and I didn't get it. It doesn't, like, it's a little block here, so I don't know if there might be a bug in the game where it's not showing me the prisoners. But because I don't have a supply stretcher, it doesn't. I don't have to tell the if I do have any. I'm just getting all these together because it's my habit to do this with supply stretchers, but I don't have any supply stretchers. But I like to see all my units and then, you know, see what else is going on in the map. But there's not much here. Maybe I didn't capture anybody, maybe? Maybe I just killed whoever I... Yeah, it doesn't look like I captured anybody. So yeah, maybe some of them got away. Alright, well. Alright, it looks like everybody has got good condition. So yeah, we're done. Yeah, I mean, look, they're only showing that this... we saw several regiments. I mean, where the heck are those regiments? They had more than 300. Come on. I mean, maybe they were supposed to have some reinforcements, and just like I was supposed to have stock in this battle, and I don't see stock. So yeah. So they must have 3 regiments in the area, and we're gonna go after them. Or we'll end up chasing them across the map. I mean, it is what it is. We're just going to try to do it and get it done. Like, I could have done all this without recording it and then just tell you I did it. You know, I got it done. I don't know if I'll get it done. I don't know if they're going to dump on me. But the game, all I'm going to say is if this looks like, you know, it's super easy and stuff, it's only because the game dumped so much on me, and that I had to reload and reload and reload and do stuff and fight battles. There's plenty of invasions that I haven't shown you. It's simply because I had to do them 2 or 3 times, like reloading, like whatever save I got from when I did this. If they dumped 5,000 on me, I would have to readjust to that and figure out something to do and things of that nature. So even though this kind of looks easy, it's not really easy. And as I told you, Stock didn't get into it. So I'm gonna definitely have him move this way. And now this guy is gonna shoot him, and maybe it'll capture him. This guy will come over here and shoot. No. What? That's crap. Okay, look, you two. Yeah, that way. Cause see, I want you to go that way. I want you. Okay, look, no. I want you to. I hate the pathing in this game. Like I really despise it. So I gotta tell him. And see, my general is in the way. So let me get the general out of the way. I want this guy. See, it won't even let me do it because of the general there. I want him like that. Okay. Because we want to get these guys to surrender. I don't want all these regiments to go to Levy, because in 30 days I've got to take Levy, and maybe I can do it, but so we got 2 regiments here, and then we'll have the guy that was in Montreal. He'll come here. Now see, I bet you the moment I land here, they're gonna do more. So, but whatever. At least I'm gonna have 1,500 here, and we'll have the remainder of these. So yeah, let's see what happens. Oh, see, they all disappeared. I didn't have to get them. They all disappeared. Okay, so what I want to know is if the game... Okay, let me pause for a minute, because what I want to know is this guy walked across this water right here, and the game is not doesn't say I can do that. Let me see. Like, can I walk across the water? Let me, yeah, I don't know. So we got this place. Okay, so hold on for just a moment. I gotta make sure okay, let me see. Russel was captured, yep, okay. So I need somebody to go in there. And he's a militia, so why don't he drop in there? Okay, there. So we lost him. Okay, so now... Yeah, so... Yeah, I want a couple that way. And could Stock go right there to attack him? Yeah, so maybe I could keep this rolling. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I could keep it rolling. Yeah, so you can see those 2 regiments are growing here. Not enough provisions. Well, I mean, what can I do about provisions? I mean, I can't, like, okay, so I could put a granary here, but it ain't going to be, like, this is 100, I mean, I can't, and just like in New York, yeah, see, I can tell you the strategy of what I did, and I'm gonna adjust that if I ever play again, or as I go forward, I'm gonna adjust that. But because I've always did carpenter and blacksmith, and as you can see, doing the blacksmith ones, I've got 17 factories to points to build. And so, this type of strategy just means that I don't have to buy factories. Like, I don't have to pay for factories points. And so, but um, what I'm saying is, as you can see, there's two things here. There's a schoolhouse. Again, I dropped in some more schoolhouses because I was getting out of officers and stuff. And as you can see, I'm down to 69 now. So I mean, I'm going down in officers. And so there's no way that I can build a granary. Like there's absolutely no way. Like I don't know, like here. So yeah, for example, like okay, so could I build a granary here, right? And see, this doesn't even give me the option, right? So for a small place, oh yeah, I can. All right, so this place is going to be out in 1 day left, right? So then why don't I, while I still can, because then this will be in a queue, but it's only going to be a day. So I mean, I'll get a granary here, so that way we can be making it, and because you know what I mean. I guess because when you put resources headed to this place, so that way, yeah, so see, by scrapping the militia, he was able to get reinforced. And now he's nearing 600. But, you know what I mean, if the but I can't move him out of here because of the simple fact of the loyalty thing. But we're doing it's gonna take 999 days left for this place, so it's gonna, you know. So yeah, that's not gonna happen. Okay, so again, construction church in free. Yeah, so we did construct a church in freehold, so that ought to help. And then project infantry training is finished. Oh yeah, so that means I now can do something here. So yeah, so when you unlock the Continental Army, just as I'm gonna say this, you're gonna get the first New Hampshire, and you're gonna get the third New Jersey, and a skirmisher. So that's, you know, good to have that. I did the dragoons, and I did this. But I haven't done this. And what do we got over here? And so whatever I did over here now, defensive strategy and tactics. We can do construction points, fortification bonus, new building a fort. Or do I continue this to get a +1 general limit and a new general, Charles Lee? Now, Charles Lee doesn't look that impressive, but, you know, and then if you look at this, 10% campaign move speed, -5 desertion. You see, and then weather attrition, you know, like these are really, to me, these are really good too. So why don't I do that to upgrade the forts, and then I'll do this, and then I'll go back to this. Unless I want, you know what I mean, unless I want some guards, I want some grenadiers, or long campaigns, military base, a fortress, modern military theories, expanding officer, art of war. So yeah, there is there's a lot of things to consider in this game. And even though this is an easy campaign, at times it's been a struggle. So, I mean, it is what it is. So I'm going to have, in one day, I'm going to have this. So I think instead of, but then again, I got 116 of this. So I can pop that, I guess. I'll take one. And I can pop that right there. So, I'll have those two done. In matter of fact, I'll do the 9 on the mortar, and the reason is maybe I can then make some mortars. Let me see. So that is one thing. That's a possibility. So yeah, if it shows that he could hit from here, then that means I could bring him to right about here. And so let me strategize for a moment. And figure. See, now don't forget, these units are very, hurt, right? But you know what I mean? There's no way I want to waste a month trying to, because the way I had to do this whole campaign, I just want to tell you on strategy-wise, the way I had to do this whole campaign is keep pressing the enemy as much as you can, even if, this guy lost 300 or 200 and he's down to 400. Because after I do this, I can then redirect, even if he's only 200. Like, here's what I'm trying to say, too. There's another tip, I guess. And this is barring that I don't get another invasion in the next few days. But when you complete, like, say when I complete this, right? And then I usually wouldn't show you it. I would just, end the video. But what I'm trying to explain here is, because I like to give tips, or I like to give strategies, and if you like it, that's great. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch this. You don't have to hear what I'm saying. But the point of what I'm going to make is that, just like this is, say this is as far as I wanted to go, right? But because the game tasked me for this, I've got to do this regardless of anything else going on in this game. And so basically I'm going to take some time for Ward to get to here. So I have all 3 of these here. Ward will be a little tired, but these 2 should be rested. And so what they're going to do is come this way. But then as soon as I come in here, I think the game is going to dump some more reinforcements. And this is why, I got to do this in just the right way. But what I was going to say is, when I don't need these units, because say this was the last thing I needed to do. At this point, I want a militia in here, and then all these 2-star guys, I would send them back to take these places, right? And maybe even when he gets here, I can then scrap this guy right here. And then when one of them gets here, they might only be 200, but he's going to slowly build up while like a week goes by. And all I am worried about is when this campaign opens up to Philadelphia. That's what my immediate true worry is about. Is that I need these 2-star units to retake, and just like I said, I moved somebody out of here because we are at 59% loyalty. But if we lose a point every week or every day, at some point, so one of my nice 2-star guys, I would want, right there. because I don't know the future of this campaign. Like I don't know. Because when New York didn't opened up, right? When I finally wiped everybody out, the game still dumped like people here, or it dumped people over here. You know what I mean? The game dumped an invasion right there. It did an invasion over here. It did 2 invasions here, matter of fact. On top of that, it did what was called reinforcements. Like if you walk into Canada for the first time, they just magically spawn people and say it's a reinforcement. And then when you walk over here, it does the same thing. And I'm not complaining about it, I'm just giving you information about it. Just like I fear the moment I come over here, they're going to dump more onto this. But again, I'm deviating from the main thing that I should be doing. So I always do that. I'm sorry. That's why my videos can drag on and stuff like that. But again, I'm showing you the things of what I have to do. So, okay, so let's go ahead and run a little bit of time. Matter of fact, when this day ends, I'm going to have 2 technologies to do. So let's do that. The units are moving, so that is okay. Yep, see, didn't I just tell you? Didn't I just tell you what would happen? And here it is in front of me. So again, every time you make a little progress in this game, and don't forget, if you're playing on normal, hard, or ultimate, these would be more, like these would be way higher, like, and there might be triple here or quadruple here, you know what I mean? So that's 1200 right there, 4812. So another 1200 that I have to deal with. And it's saying defend Fort. Okay, now what the heck? Like, what the heck is this? Defend Fort Saratoga. All right, let's pause. Let's pause. Okay, so now this is an event. So let's see. Did they drop that 1200 somewhere near Ticonderoga? I mean, what? You know what I mean? This game, man, I'm telling you, it is something else. And I'm telling you, I had to deal with stuff like this every single month of 2 years worth of a campaign. Like, this is the kind of things that go on constantly in this game. And so, even when you make progress, you wonder what the game is doing to you. Like, it's constant. I mean, they might have to balance it some more, but I mean, I'm not. I hate to sound like I'm complaining. I mean, it's just observations. But okay, so all right. So he already did that to me. So these guys are gonna move to there, and Ward is gonna move to here, and Arnold's gonna get over here. We're going in. We are gonna go in, regardless of what they're doing. And so, and they keep transferring units back and forth from here to there. I don't think they can cross the ocean. And unless they drop the 1200 down in here, I'm not going to worry about it. And so anyways, I guess I'm still going to do the plan. So have him go there. Stock is going to go there. If I can get that like that, maybe, and you get to there. And Ward, just walk to here, please. That's what I want you to do. And then, yeah, everybody's moving. Okay. And general. Okay, we might have to do a battle right here. We might have to do a battle right here. Oh, it went away. Okay, so if they, that's about 1,000, and we got. I mean, if I wait, matter of fact, if I were to bring these two in, and then say, I still don't get Stark. I might be getting him. Oh. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Because the game is going to time it out if I don't do it, so I got to do it. So I'll show you another battle. I mean, this is just an ongoing video, I guess, to show you some of the things that go on in here. Like, the more time I waste out on the global map, you know, it's going to get close to June, and I ain't going to like that. Like, I want to wipe all these people out, but the game keeps adding, you know, 1,200 here and there and stuff. But if this is a way of me, you know, at least hurting or killing the unit, then I got to do it, I guess. But we moved, so we might be tired and stuff. I hope my cav. Yeah, look, my cav is pretty good. And so yeah, my cav is good. So the enemy is way over here. It's so far away. Jeez. Alright, let's go ahead and grab him. And let's go ahead and grab him. And again, we lopside the enemy, but again, you know, like they come and challenge us. So I mean, what am I supposed to do? Like, you know, I mean, I just got to do this, I guess, you know. Oh, it's just a supply wagon. Okay, put the supply wagon there. So you guys. Why don't you do that? And I'll tell you with Morgan, it's always kind of funny how one is always way in the back and then the other three are forward. I wonder why that formation is like that. I'm not sure, but anyways, okay. Alright, well, we'll do that for them. And then my cav. My cav. Do you think it'd be better for the cav to head off this way? So I think that's everybody. So let's go ahead and start. We'll pause for just a moment. And we'll send these two units out. we'll send that group out, and we'll send this group out. And then, of course, you know, the skirmishers, we'll send them. And then my cav, and then what about the guns and the general? I guess I'll put the general there, and I guess for the gun, not the guns, yeah, the gun, right here, this gun. I'll move it to there. And this gun is already here, but I can move it a little bit closer, I guess. And then my cav, I'm going to send the cav that way. So let's go ahead and do this and see, and just see what happens. I mean, the enemy can run away probably, but let's see if our cav can keep going. We don't even see the enemy. We don't even know where the enemy is. They're supposed to get reinforcements, and so am I. But if they run away too quick, the reinforcements won't even make it. Alright, look. No, I don't know if they have a gun, but let's get this cav over here. Okay, so Morgan's guys. Oh, I will charge the skirmishers. Alright, comes Gav. I mean, we've got 4 of these units doing this. Oh, 3. 4, yeah. Looks like 4. 2 cav and 2 skirmishers. Okay, good. We got them. Okay, phew. Alright. Well, I mean, we only fought 1 regiment, so the other regiment never made it into the battle because the battle didn't last long, and that is the way it is. That's all we can do. And because this is an ongoing video, we'll get out of this pretty quick. We just want to make sure that our cav is 100% condition. So we're just going to check everybody's condition. And so then, I'm gonna bust these guys back up. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know, if their reinforcement came in there, or, I didn't know how much they'd have and whatever. So that's why I you know, I bunched these guys up so that way they could, you know, have staying power in the battle. Also, this reinforcement just came in. Is that the case? Or did I tell these guys to go here because they were so far away that it didn't matter? Alright, so we're just going to wait for that condition to come up. Okay, so I believe that is all I can do. I mean, I do have a supply wagon. I could do supply, but, you know, whatever. We'll just go to the global map. Okay, so, 9 guns, 38, I only lost 26 and 1 cavalry. Capture 107, 209. Yeah, they had 1,000 pretty much. So I mean that was okay. But let's see what happens. The thing is, and you could end up doing like 4 or 5 battles in a row like this to try to wear them down and then capture them if you can. But this weakens them for sure, and it weakens us a little bit too. But like if I told him to go over here and tell him to go over here, he might give up, or at least we will get some of that. And we could, you know, come down to give these guys a hard time. But I really think that we're going to just hit this place right here. So these two, I'm gonna tell them to, like, I don't know why they wouldn't just go that. Okay, I don't see. I don't know the pathing of this game. So then these guys are gonna go here. Because if I told him to attack, come here. If I tell him to come here, and if I tell him to come here, and have this general here. And you just have to play with this game's mechanics, I'll tell you. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Now this is barring not knowing anything else that's going on. Okay, so oh yeah, they're already hitting the fort. I forgot about that. Okay. Okay, so we are gonna gain this. Okay, well let's go ahead and do it, because I'll tell you what, this will be quick, and not only that, we will hurt this regiment that's here, and we may be able, if he leaves, we may be able to just get him to surrender at this fort. He might just, because if I have enough units around him, now unless he goes across the water, which the game wouldn't let me do my units across that part of the water where the fort is. This is a light map. Oh, it's a fort too. Yeah, okay. All right. Excellent. We got a military unit here. That is excellent. Alright, so why don't you go here? These 3 military units are gonna go forward and shoot that gun. Cause yeah, I forgot, we're fighting a fort. So, alright. Because we're fighting a fort, we'll combine them. I usually, you know, whatever. Because ideally what we would like to do is to surround the fort. But I gotta see, I don't know where all the units are. So my general is over here, folks. But nobody else is here, but, oh, right here. Alright, sorry. Alright, so we're gonna do this. Yeah, and see, and this poor skirmisher is wavering. This gun is wavering. These guys here are wavering. Oh, that's this poor gun. Why is, you know, jeez. Okay, and then, oh, I got a bunch here wavering. At least the Morgan ones are not. Okay, so what the plan will be, and then, hey, this gun is not wavering, so we'll get that gun forward, and we'll get this gun forward. Yeah, and I'll take that skirmisher. I'll get him over here. Okay, so. Alright, so we got some wavering units, and you know what I mean? So we're not going to be able to do anything with those. And it doesn't look like I got my cavalry in this battle, so that is going to be terrible. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm going to have to make do with what I got. So this will show you what I try to do if I don't have cavalry, which I got skirmishers, so. Now I see the fort right here. I don't know if I got any other units. I'm just going to look around, but it doesn't appear. So I don't. So now that I know I don't have my cavalry in here, I got to do this in such a way. But again, if it's only one regiment, then it shouldn't be too much of a problem. So let's go ahead and go start. And again, I'm going to pause only because I want to take these guys. I want to take these guys and I want them somewhere over here. So while they're doing that, these two are going to head to the fort, and so are these guys. They're going to head to the fort. And then this guy is going to head to the fort over here. Now, over here, these three are going to go and attack him. And while these three can head that way, and then this skirmisher will get over here. And I think, I mean, I hope that, yeah, because if these three are gonna go here, then maybe these three can set up for over here. The idea is I want to contain whoever's in the fort. So let's see if that happens. I don't even know if it will. But this is what the plan is. And then these guys ain't moving, but... this gun will move up. Like I said, these guys, they're exhausted. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is when you keep moving your units, like on the global map. Like, I'll tell you, I'll just mention something that if an army marches for a day, yeah, maybe it would be tired. But just going a little ways. Come on, guys. All three of you need to shoot that gun. Alright, look. I want you right there. I want you right here. And I want you right there. And now, you two over there. Okay, so I'm telling those guys to head there. These guys are heading to there. Now I'll tell these guns to shoot. Okay, and then the skirmishers gotta get to here. Okay, with all these skirmishers, charge him! Yeah, I didn't think that skirmisher had a place to go. So yeah, okay. All right, so I think that's what you call surrounding and taking them out. So yeah, I'm lucky that they. Now we have 2% supply here, so now I'm gonna do what I would normally do when we have a supply. Meaning, I'm gonna figure out where the border is. Oh, it's way... Okay, hold on. There's gotta be a border that's close. Jeesh, this is a big map. Whoa, this is a really big map. Wow. Okay, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so those guys are going to head out of the battle, the prisoners, and I was hoping that they didn't run across the fort or something because I didn't want to give up this supply. And I'm going to break down the units. And now we got this fort. Like I said, the enemy should be leaving the battle. But now what we're gonna do, and you might have seen me do this in another battle too, when the supply is here. Now I know we have this fort, but we're not gonna get everybody in it, so we might as well. We might as well get everybody in, so everybody gets ammo. Hey, and don't forget too, this was a place that the game told me I had to do it in 30 days. And has anybody ever seen the general use... Have the general ever used his weapon? Like there was one time my general didn't even have, like had half ammo, so I wonder if he does get to do something in this game. Like I don't know the total 100% thing that the general can do. And so I know this looks kind of silly, but and does anybody know the reason why all these guys are without an officer, like that they're single? It's because I combined them? Like if I would have left them small, would they still be without like this? Like here's a unit right here, right? He's in there. And so then if I send him over here, his 4 companies, he's a militar and he's gonna head over there. Now for John Stark, he's got his unit, so he must have been at a... Yeah, he was the guy that was a full regiment. And so therefore, he's okay. He's intact. So we didn't have to combine any of his companies because they were all pretty much full size. And Daniel Morgan, the skirmisher guy, he's good. He's got all his guys right there. So he's doing pretty good, and he looks like he's got 2 stars, so that's really nice. So something happened to this one where 2 of his companies are not with him. But, you know, we are done. So as soon as they stop, I'm going to go ahead and end it. It seems like we should have everybody here that's got ammo. And as long as they're 100% condition, when we pop on this map, we're going to be good. And so then we'll see if that unit, if we got that unit total from this battle, or if he's still on the map, we'll try to enclose on him, capture him, And then I can put somebody in this fort to claim the fort, and then we can go down and with the remaining force and wipe him out. And so this is a very long video by showing you this, but if I could wrap this up, not knowing what other reinforcements or invasions that would happen, but if I can completely kill the British, then it's a matter of reinforcing any place that's not loyal and stuff like that, and then I'll be ready. And then this will give me time. But because I've done so many invasions, and you've seen a few of them, the thing that I'm wondering, okay, I can do this. Okay, so the thing that I'm wondering is, you know, am I gonna get hit somewhere? But, you know, I just felt to take a chance and get everybody that I could to get here so I can hit these people in Canada, in Ontario, and to try to wrap this up, not knowing. But I fought so many invasions, you know, I'm totally, you know, was worried. Now, it looks like there's some broken units here. And yeah, I'm wondering if I should probably start thinking in terms of wrapping this up. And so, in other words, so this is just a militia guy. So you know what I could do. He must have been that rookie that we got, or his ward. Ward is a militia too. All right, so here's what I'm gonna think. Oh, and he got and Horatio Gates got his last thing, which will be trainer, 10% experience. Nice. So I got my third general with all 3 perks. Nice. I mean, if you look at his stats, though, that there's still, he needs a lot of work. Like, if you look at Arnold, Like, Arnold is on perception. He's down on perception for some reason. And then if I show you my Jeffrey Morris general, you can see he's all hundreds, man, because he started first in the game, right? And so, yeah. Okay, so, but now what I want to say is, unless there's any surprises on reinforcements or something, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna decide, okay, this is a 600 man unit. So he's coming down to do this last place, right? That we know of. This is the last place. So I already got these 2 here. They're getting low, but I mean, it is what it is. But I am going to consider right now, like, for example, this Fusilier here. And then Morgan. So yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna tell Morgan to head to Wyoming. Right now. This is I'm thinking in terms of I don't need him at the moment. And then he can get here, and then he can get reinforced, right? So that's the plan. He's gonna be already heading, because I don't know what the game is gonna do. Like, where is it gonna drop enemy and things of that nature? And so I'm gonna need somebody in Penn. And so that's where Morgan is going. Oh, and Darren is a militar. So I can drop him here. So let's just do a minute for a minute. All right, so he surrendered. So that's good. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a moment. It's gonna be another day, but and did we get okay? So I'm gonna pause the game before the next day because something can happen in the next day that I'm not aware of. But we got Fort Levy. Project detail map finished. So yeah, so the map's finished. So now I should have better detail on the map. So I'll get to show you some more of this tech stuff, right? Just for a moment. If you know, this video will be pretty long, I'm assuming, but I'm trying to wrap up Canada is what I'm trying to do. So okay, now this is where -4 intelligence costs and 5 counter. Yeah, see, we can counter. Or ship production and Navy research. Well, you know, in some ways, I would like to have the counter sabotage. Or do I... 5% reporting and 10% unit ammunition and +5 intelligence costs. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, well on this one, new gun type, 8-inch mortar. Go with howitzers. Does anybody have an opinion on howitzers? Oh, that's a lot of days there, and there's a lot of days here. Okay, so this means I already have an 8-inch mortar, right? So I could go for the 10, or do I go for ordnance laboratory? You know what I mean? But it's 144 days, but I mean, that's a lot. But, you know what I mean? And 163 days for this, so I mean, and 135 days for this. But I'm happy with the 6-pounder cannon. So I don't know if I need howitzers, is one thing. And so that's why I'm going to go that way, I think. Okay. And then chief engineer. So now we got a fur factory, a rum factory, and a cigar factory. Now we'll just take a look up here to see what this is. -5 mining costs and -4 ship maintenance. You know, I'll tell you what. I don't care about these other weapons right now, but if we get this, then we can go for the brown musket. There's a Pennsylvania and a carbine. Brown bass 69 and short brown bass. And then the Spanish and the artillery. So yeah, so I mean, I think the better way would be to do this. Now that I got this, 7.5 fortification bonus. Yeah, I mean, that would be nice. Just like accurate maps reporting would be nice. It's only 60 days, and this is 89 days. 60 days or 80, yeah, you know, reporting, Yeah, maybe it'd be better to do this. Okay. Maybe it would be better for me to do that. So that'll cover that. And then in Morristown we got a cigar factory. And so I don't know if you'd want to see more of this or should I end here, but you know, it might be good to show you the remainder of this, seeing, you know what I mean? It shows you how I've done this. But so I got Mac here, right? I need somebody to go in here, but I have Mac, and what I was considering was like this militia guy. If I send him into the fort, and if I send, yeah, but see, this guy is a 2-star guy. And so, yeah, I was thinking, but you know what I mean? I'm gonna tell Mac to come to Montreal. And I'm thinking on this one, I'm thinking I want this guy to head to Penn, wherever Penn is. Yeah, Penn is over here, so I'm gonna send him to Penn. I'm thinking already, like I'm already planning on things just in case I get hit in certain areas. So if these guys can be on their way while I do this battle here. So Morgan is headed out. He's headed out. He's headed out. And so I mean, should I move? Yeah, because I'm not going to really reinforce as much as I'm going to do a battle. And so he's almost 500. So I want him to come down here. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so Fort Levy is captured, so they gave us a reward instead of a penalty. So we'll take that now. Gates will head down here because he still needs stats. I think I'll send Arnold back to Montreal. I'll send Arnold back to Montreal. And my cav will come down. Ah, but you know what? They've got 1100 here, so I need everybody. All right, so Mac is gonna go to Montreal because I'll feel better with a regiment in Montreal. Okay, so what is this? Alright, so I raised the taxes again, and it cost me 20 rep. So the new tax will be 2%. Because I'm going to need money, right? Okay, so they came out. Yeah, so I just realized if I'm gonna face 1,000 or so, I'm gonna need everybody. I was already thinking in terms of, you know, reinforcing places. And just let me pause for one more thing. I was wondering if I could go to here for just a moment. Yes, now I can do it. Or no, I can't. Oh, is it this one? Wait a minute. Is it? Hold on. Okay, so if I just unlock the 8-pounder, why can't I build it? Like, oh, I see. Maybe I had to move the scroll bar up. Okay, that's a rookie mistake, I guess. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start making a mortar. Now, is a mortar the same as a cannon? Meaning it takes 4 to make a unit. So if that's the case, in one day, which will be the end of this day, I will have a mortar. Because if it makes 4 per day, let's see. Because either way, I've got to wait for Ward to get here. And so that's going to give me 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. Yeah, I'll yeah, and once he gets here, we'll have about 2,000 maybe. So yeah, okay, so we'll have enough. So yeah, let me just, because what I want to do is I want to make another unit, but after the 9th. Now let's hope nothing else happens in the game, just for the 9th. Let me just see if... Alright, so now I'm going to pause the game again. And I'm just going to go to here. I'm going to go to cannons. And I got 4 mortars. Okay, so... Alright. So now I'm going to go to... Like, usually Hartford is my recruiting place. Oh, but there's only 4. Oh, because... There's 100. Okay, look, I'm just going to look and see... Where do I have a lot of recruits? So we have 198 there. 160. I'm surprised I don't have a lot here. I really am. Okay, now what is this? Hey, so I could start a college here. That'll give me more officers. There is 192 here. And this is a rookie Fusilier unit that I made, as you can see. And he's got a supply structure. So if he's in Hartford, what I technically could do is maybe send this guy to New Haven and then create another unit right here. Create one more unit because I just want to test it out. Have a good officer. And we got a lot of these brown bests because, you know, we get these from the enemy when we, you know, do it. So, I mean, That's really, and the British are using this. And so what I've been doing is, I'll tell you, I've been giving the U.S. musket to the militars, and I've been giving all my Fusiliers this for now. And I believe I want four infantry, and I want to try out a mortar. So this will be the only mortar that I have, unless I make another one. But I just want to try, and then I want a supply stretcher. Or I would have a skirmisher, but supply is nice to have. It really is. And so therefore I'll do that. Now it's going to say, what is it going to say? Not enough ammunition and provisions. I don't know why it would say that. If I show you I've got 1,200 ammunition. So that doesn't make any sense. Okay. Where is all that 1,200 ammo? Like, where is it? Seriously, folks, where is it? But anyways. Okay, so that's what I wanted to try. If I let another day go by, you know, I can have enough guns for another one. So maybe that'll be something. I don't know if I want each new unit that I make to have a mortar. I just want a couple of, I want a mortar, one or two, so that way I can just sit in the woods here and mortar into the fort. You know what I mean? That's the only thing that I'm thinking a mortar is good for. But I mean, the enemy, like, I've had some mortars and I sold them because I didn't have the mortar. I couldn't make a mortar unit, so I had sold them. And so what I'm mentioning is that, but I just unlocked it, so therefore now I can make it, and so that's a big deal. Okay, so again, we got to burn a day anyway. So no matter what happens in the game, we got to do that. And so Ward is going to get right here. We got a lot of hurt guys, but nonetheless, you know, this shows you that, you know, these are some of the things you might have to do to try to wipe out the enemy. Alright, so now I'm going to pause the game just for a moment. And we're going to go over to Hartford. Okay, and so this unit here, yeah, maybe I can send him to Hempstead, right? Because, like I said, if they do another invasion, you know what I mean? Like, I need units in different places and stuff like that. So that's where he's going now. Look. So now he's... And then, of course, his officer makes him where he can get the first perk. So that these are some good officers. So anyways, so now in Hartford, there's 100 there. So if I tell this guy to head to here, he can head to there. And then he can use up the guys that are here. And then maybe in New Haven, there's 100 here. Now in New Haven, we could take a chance on doing a university. We could do a dock, but I don't know about you, but tell me what you think about docks. Like, You know what I mean? Like, I got a dock here with this ship. Does what advantages is a dock? You know what I mean? Like, tell me. But anyways. So okay, so you can see that I'm slowly trying to build up, but you know what I mean. It's my army salary is starting to move up and stuff like that. So I might have to consider. I only got 17, but I can sell them. And again, I got 21 rum. I can sell some of that. Now we need wagons, but we don't need all of these, so we'll sell those. And I only have one ship, so I mean, I don't think I need all these. And so just doing that for now and not touching these resources and not selling these naval guns. I got some 9-pounders. I have some 6-pounders and stuff like that. So anyways, okay. And so, anyways, I know I'm making some mortars and stuff like that, but let's go back up here and see if we can do this final battle here. Let's see. Do I have to tell them individually? I told that group to come down here and attack. Why do I have to tell them individually? Okay, this is it. I've got 2 militars and some fusiliers and a cavalry. So I finally got my cavalry. Good. We're going in. Nice. This will be the final battle. Oh my goodness. I never thought I would get here. I never thought I would get to this point. Never. Man, you don't know, facing like 12 invasions, how I never thought that I would get to this point in the game. Now, if I do take this place and I do wipe them out, I gotta then disperse everybody, and then, because I don't know where any invasion or anything will happen. So this is the final battle for me to do, and then if I have 2 months to recuperate and get ready for Philly, so be it. Or are they gonna hit me with more invasions? Okay, so Morgan is over here. And so there's Morgan. I'm going to pan back because I don't know where everybody is. Okay, so Morgan is right there. And so, yeah, this is going to be a nice battle. But we're probably going to need to combine units because they're small. Let's see. This is gonna be fun. Now these guys are okay at that size because they used to be 120, but I think that they're viable. We got a skirmisher. And we got some ammo. And we got another gun. And we have this guy. He'll stay with the gun. Okay, so that sets up this side. Oh, we got some over here. Nice. And don't forget, they've got like a little over 1,000, so I mean, but if I just had Milita, I would need probably 3,000. But I do have some Fusilier units in here. I do have cavalry, so I might be in good shape. We'll see. But because this is going to be the final battle that I'm aware of, I don't know. Okay, so where the heck is the cavalry? Okay, gee. Alright, so if we got this unit here, we got that unit there. So the cavalry will move over there. Ah, so this group over here I don't know about. Okay, so I'm losing my perspective. What the heck is the fort? Yikes. Well, it's usually in the way that they're facing, right? So is it this way? Okay, jeez. Oh yeah, it's up here. Okay, sorry. Gee. You can lose perspective really quick sometimes. Okay, so then we got those guys there. These guys will go here. The gun is already there. They will go forward. And that means these guys these two guys will head over here. And we do have a gun, so we'll put that gun there. And then I think, and then I already know about these guys. And so then these guys, and these guys, and these guys, and okay, so then, alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to here, and I'm gonna go start, and I'm gonna hit pause for just a moment. And so, I kind of just want to, I just lose perspective. Where is the fort? Hey. I am sorry, folks. This has happened to me a few times in the game. Like, I've totally... Alright, let's go to a unit that is facing the enemy and stuff. Alright, I'm gonna have to pan out, I guess. Okay, it's over there. Jeez. Alright, well, look. Seeing we know where it is at the moment, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell these guys to go here. Okay, that's what they're going to do. Seeing that we're so far away. And then this group is gonna go there. This group is gonna head over there. Just like this group is gonna head over there. Because basically what I, you know, oh yeah, and I even got this group. Okay, well then this group's gonna head to there, I guess. Yeah, because if you guys can head to here, yeah, maybe we all ought to just, maybe this group here ought to just head into the fort anyways. So if you move up to here, and this group, I'm okay with them, depending. I'm okay. Like, boy, this sucks. Okay, excuse me. Okay. Like, if they can get over there. And then, so then over here, when I see whatever I got over here, if I got anything. And then that would leave me with my cavalry. And so if the fort is there, then I want the cav over there. That's mainly, I guess, what I was worried about. So let's go ahead and do this. Because, you know, they got 1,000 and they're going to try to protect all angles. Oh, so they're going to bring it into the fort. And then 2 infantry are coming out. So, yep, that's what they're going to do. They're going to put that gun in the fort, which is going to make it hard for us to get to it. So, yep. So these guys are going to take some canister, but, and they're exhausted, but they're all going to head, they're all heading to where they got to head to. Because what we got to do is we got to surround them. And wherever they're not going to get surrounded is where my cav has to go to. Because yeah, this is to me, like I said, I'm looking at this. This is the final battle for a little while until another invasion or something comes. And so, therefore, if we get hurt a lot, we're gonna own the whole map, and so we can then figure out how we're gonna reinforce ourselves, and then what I can do, and then with finances and the way this is. Okay, so now. Okay, so what we're trying to do at that very moment is to, whoever gets there first is going to do their thing. I'm gonna get my cav coming. Okay, so now we'll tell them to do that. You two. Okay, if you're blocked, my theory on blocked is you turn. Oh, jeez. Then fall back if you're blocked. I don't understand this blocked stuff. Yeah, see, we're gonna take losses, but I mean, it is what it is. Okay, look, I need this big unit here to shoot that. Come on, he can't be blocked. I mean, come on, cannot be blocked. All right, now lock in. Lock in.
Ready! Fire!
All right, I got you guys. Come on, let's go. Okay. Okay, so we got everybody shooting at somebody, I think.
Ready!
All right, Cav. Come on, Cav. Come on, Cav. Oh, he just took a canister.
Double quick! Save yourself! Save yourself! Double quick! Double quick!
Okay, guys, get in here. Come on. Come on. Close it on them. There's no place for them to go. I mean, if they did get away, if they did sneak through here, this is where the calf comes in, because this guy
Double quick!
tried to do it.
Double quick! Double quick! Double quick! Double quick!
All right, so there's no supply in the fort. Anyways, I was getting them out of there just in case, but there's no supply. Darn it! These forts, and like I said, that first fort when the game first starts, you know, that first fort, man, that thing is loaded with ammo. But I mean, the British, you know, they didn't do much. I mean, why no ammo? All right, well, folks, I'm gonna have to wrap this up, I think. So again, I'll do what I do just because it's what I do. You can just fast forward to the very end and you'll see the results. But boy, is this another big map? Like, where the heck is the border? Okay. So yeah, so look at, see, so don't forget, some of their reinforcements that they got were militia. So that's kind of weird. So this is why it's highly important, no matter what force you bring to a battle, you got to be able to surround these forts, because otherwise the enemy gets away. And you do not want to spend 2 weeks chasing the enemy on the board, because they will, if you have an open town, they will take it. And that hurts you, you know what I mean? But as you can see, so I do like to unmerge the units in the battle, because I like to see my companies and to see, you know, how, like, only 37, you know what I mean? So yeah, this allows you to see yeah, 37, yeah, you know, okay, so, but don't forget, all these units, or most of them, have been in multiple battles and kept going on, because I seen a way of maybe doing this now. Yeah, here's the last unit leaving. There he is. He left. All right, well, that is gonna wrap it up. So yeah, well, let's just click here. Okay. So again, I do have, you know, this, oh yeah, like this guy. All right, so here's a supply wagon. So anybody who needs supply, also I only have one supply. All right, well, this is my only supply, so I'm just gonna have everybody come here and get some supply. Yeah, look, we still have supply. All right, so the Cav has supply. gun has supply. Yeah, and if some of these guys didn't fight, then they'll have supply anyway. He's way out of ammo. And so is he. Wow. Oh, it's really amazing what one little supply stretcher of the kind of ammo it can hold. Wow. It's still not empty? Oh. See, I'm only doing this because, you know, again, I'm kind of amazed at that. Okay, well, I guess that's it. Might as well not delay anymore, right? I mean, it's a victory. Let's go ahead and see. Just for the heck of it. Okay. So they did have 1157, 4 guns. They lost 622 amongst this fighting all around the fort. With 4 guns, no cavalry, so that's great that they didn't have cavalry. And 451 are missing. And all we did for all of that, and I didn't even lose any cavalry? Isn't that amazing? Alright. Let's see. This should wrap it up, folks. And this is a long video. I did a lot in this video. And explained a lot and told a lot and, you know, whatever. And you may agree with me or disagree with me. Just do it nicely or, you know, stuff like that. But it is what it is. And this is it right here. So just got to tell all these guys to go eat. Well, see, I just, you know, I wish they could just, like, see how, okay, so see how that is? It's like a straight on. That's what I wish when I select them all to do that they would do that. Because we do not want even one of these regiments to move on the map. We want them all surrender. Okay, so I think they did. Alright, I did it. I got this fort. Okay, I'm gonna pause the game and quit here. And well, I'm not gonna quit, but I mean I'm gonna dispense everybody from here. Like, okay, so the only thing, like I said, basically what you started to see me do over here or here was, you know, I sent somebody over here for Montreal. So I'm probably going to want somebody right here. I'm going to want somebody here and here. And then all the forts. I definitely want somebody. I definitely want a unit in the forts. I mean, and then I even got this fort over here that I've left open. And so we're almost occupying this. Because I don't know what else the game is going to throw at me. But it's mid-April, so we got April, May, and then in June. So I won't... So if they don't do an invasion or something, then I probably won't make any more videos other than the fact that you're going to know that I'm going to... You know, I'm going to be doing the tech stuff. And I got 100 rep, so I'm going to be doing the tech and stuff like that. I have to send people to all over the place and to try to see on the financial side of this, of what regiments to keep and what regiments to disband, where to reinforce and where not to reinforce and stuff like that throughout this whole map. As far as here goes, yeah, see, I don't think I can use my Razzie. I would love to, but they've got 324 guns and 8 ships in this bay. So if, for example, if there's 2 Razzies here and I'm a Razzie, you know, 2-on-1 ain't a good proposition. Now, maybe if it was a brig and a Razzie, I could fight it with my Razzie, maybe. But if the 6-pack gets over here, like I said, I'm just gonna tell you, it was miserable trying to get this Razzie from Salem to here. Like, it was miserable. I got attacked 3 times by big ships. 3 times attacks. Which it made me think that I was going to lose my Razzie and then I wouldn't even have a Navy. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? But I was able to flee 3 times. But then another pack would hit me, and then I had to flee from that, and then another pack hit me, and I had to flee from that. And so that's why it's, unless you make a save, like right now, I make a save, and then I send this out, and if that is something that I could deal with, that would be one thing. But if it's not, like if it's 2 third-rate ships, I mean, my Razzie would be destroyed. So that's all that I'm explaining about what I know of the Navy side of this game. Like 6 months ago or 8 months ago, or whenever this game first came out, yeah, I dominated the sea. Like I had some really big ships. But that meant I was lacking on the land side of things, meaning Boston was still here with like 20,000 in Boston. Or 30,000. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah, I could go out on the ocean and I could stop an invasion and wipe them out right here in the ocean. But Boston was still here with like 20 or 30,000. So, I mean, it made the game kind of impossible. So that's why now I know not to do Navy, like just do land, because you can end up, you know, like this is land. I mean, I own the land now. So now I totally 100% own it at the moment. But again, what's stopping the game from doing another invasion when it's done like 12 of them already? So, I mean, you know, whatever. So, okay, so the only thing I'm going to tell you about this, and that, because I got to end this video. This video has been going on for a long time. I've been playing for a long time. Matter of fact, I got to quit. So I got to save the game and just quit. But what I can tell you strategy-wise, I have a lot of 2-star units. And so obviously the 2-star units I want to keep. The 1-star units, I could probably disband them and let them fill in the ranks of one of these 2-star units. You know, like right here, for example, we got this one thing. So basically, well, Morgan is the rifle guy. So I think for now, I can tell you now that I killed the enemy. Morgan was supposed to be in Wyoming. So right there, I'm going to tell you, like I don't know if they're going to hit me with an invasion right now, like in the next few days, because now that I got the whole thing, they might. But I'm going to send Morgan here, because this is where I last left him, and he got up to 400. So I mean, so he's going to occupy this for now. Over here, I got this guy. As a matter of fact, he is. Yeah, see, and like I said, for my. I'm trying to think. Yeah, this is a Fusilier. So then, okay, so why don't we try a supply wagon, a stretcher, along with a skirmisher. But for them guys, I want them to have the brown bess, because I got 13,000 of these. So, that's why I want them, because I just think the brown bess is better for now. You know what I mean? Like, if you can leave a comment in the comments of what's the better weapons, but I can only speak in terms of the weapons that I have, not weapons that I haven't researched and made or something. As a matter of fact, if you look, I got 152 dragoons. So that means I could probably, okay, so then I could tell you, like, okay, so where do I want him? I probably want him. Let's send him to Hatfield. For now, so he's gonna go to Hatfield for now, because I don't think I need him. Now here's a Fusilier. So yeah, probably, yeah, let's go to Fort Penn with a Fusilier. So that Fusilier will head out that way. And this Fusilier is going to hit here, along with this guy, Ward, Milita, Artemis. So I think I'm going to let him go in here. And so let's do that for just a moment. Okay. Okay, so then I've got this guy here. And so I can show you that this Milita, I'm going to scratch him. And so that way, this guy will get reinforced. Yeah, and see, and this is the unit that has the 12-pounder. Check it out. Because the game gave you some 12-pounders. And I only created one unit from it, because if he got hurt, you would need more guns. And then, you know, that's the way that went. And so, okay. And so basically, I'm going to be doing stuff like that. So this video's gone on long, so I'm going to go ahead and end it. So, again, I might take a chance of only having one regiment in each of these places, but that's the chance that I'm going to take. Because if they drop 3,000 or 4,000 here, they can push me out. But again, I can then send other units of once I have it. But either way, I'm going to have to take about 2 weeks to replenish all these guys. And so that'll take up the month of April and stuff like that. So I could be playing this for another hour and stuff. So but I got to save it, because a lot has transpired, and it would be good to have a hard save in at this point. So as you can see, that's basically what I'm going to do. I've got a few, regiments here. And the nice thing is Stark is pretty full, like, you know what I mean? So wherever I send him, like, I could send him up to here to double enforce that, or because Stark is like, I like the fact that he has 500, so he's real good. So I mean, yeah, maybe I can send him to Reading. So yeah, I'll send him to Reading, because he'll be at full strength once he gets here. and stuff like that. So yeah, so basically that's what I'm gonna do. I ain't gonna worry about wherever they're gonna reinforce or hit and stuff. What I'm gonna do is make sure I have 4 or 5 brigades in each regiments, in each regions, so that way if they hit me anywhere, I'll have a force to at least block them or something, and then respond with other units that are around. Because I don't know what's going to happen in the next week or two. But if they do an invasion or something, then I'll make another video. But this is going to be the last video until Philadelphia opens up. So I'll let you see that, because that'll be the first time that I ever see that too. But again, you know, I've been ranting a little bit and commenting and complaining slightly about all the invasions and stuff. But in the end, you know what I'm saying? It's a different story now that I'm on top of it, that I replied to it, I respond to it, and now it's just a matter. So with him in Montreal and me here, and maybe and Gates, maybe I'll have Gates somewhere over here, like maybe. Or what? Yeah, why don't I send Gates to here? Because if I'm taking this region here, yeah, and he's in Montreal. I could send him up to there, but yeah, I mean, I think that's about it. Okay, so I mean, again, I can be talking for another 20 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a hard save. It's April 12th, 17th, so that's when I'm gonna save it. Because what I usually do is when I take a fort and stuff, but even though you've seen me go all this way and then to here, so in this video at least I wrapped all this up, and so I'm gonna be done with that part. But so my save will be 12 April 1777, Fort Frontenac, whatever, and so that's it. So no matter where you are in the world, have a great day, a great afternoon, a great evening. Please take care of yourselves, be kind to others. God bless to you. Keep all religions equal. This is your friend Jeff signing out. Adios amigos, and adios the lovely amigas.